Y'all know what it is. It is the Keepsake Corner. And you know what? We gonna start off with some role play.
Oh, I'm with that. I got that.
Yes, we starting with role play.
Okay.
Let's go. Here, is your mic on? Can y'all hear?
Oh, wait. Hold
Is
on.
it on? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Y'all know it's the safe space up in here. But it's my show. Welcome, y'all. So let me set the scene for y'all real quick, all right? Because I just thought about it here. We're about to role play.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's role play first date.
First date.
Yes.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Easy.
Easy work.
All right, let's go. Set the scene. First date. Now, hold on. First, here's my question. All right, because we're going to get into this role play. So here's the question, the opening question. How much is set before the actual first date?
Said or set?
Set.
Oh, maybe I saw you at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow.
I'm pushing my car.
Say something witty, something to make you smile, and say, listen, I gotta go because I'm hungry.
Ooh, role play. What aisle am I on?
Well, are you on the cereal aisle against the Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Hell yeah.
You see how that came on me? Because why is that my favorite cereal? I got some in the stew. We got Go ahead. So
Yeah. So
family size.
we vibe on that. I get your number and I say, look, I'm gonna do.
How do you ask for my number? How do you get my number?
How do I get your number? Oh, you want to go through a real situation?
I do, because we role playing. I was gonna do the first date, but now my thing is like, how do we even get to the first date? So, look, we role playing. We in the grocery store.
So it would depend on how we met. So if we're at the grocery store and I see you, I'm like this. You looking at Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I might go like, you got to know your strengths.
Okay.
So I'm like the corny. I'm like the corny college kid that grew up in the hood, but I play both sides. So I'm like a chameleon. I'm a chameleon. So
know your strengths.
you gotta know your strengths. So if you corny, be corny. If you funny, be funny. If you stoic, be stoic. But just whatever you do that. So I'll be like this. So he's gonna stand in front of my favorite cereal and buy the last box. Is that what you want? I just want to know now if I need to just go look in the back. And then you gonna go, what? Dad, look, I gotta go, but I want to call you. I want to go for a walk. Matter of fact, I just want to go sit and talk to you because I feel like you got a lot to say, and I want to listen. And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, bet, boom, and then you're gonna text me your number, your first and last name, so I can lock you in. Gotta get that first and last name.
So we just don't ask.
We had a whole conversation.
Statuses. Are you?
I don't need to ask you if you have a boyfriend or a man. That's not my business. Oh. If you had a man and that was important to you, you wouldn't even allow the conversation to go as far as it did. So I got your number now. Boom. I'll text you with A, B, C, and D. You might want to bring like a light jacket. Pick you up. We go to Palos Verdes. All my dates in the same place. All my first dates in the same place.
Oh, y'all, that's good. That's right there. Thank you, because we talked about before how certain places or songs or stuff might trigger. Y'all love y'all word trigger, right? Might trigger some things or memories or anything like that. Yeah. Your first date. Okay, why?
It's a perfect place to just sit and talk with a majestic view. Okay. So we go sit there, we talk. You're comfortable. It's not dinner. Let me tell you why I look. Let me tell you something. So I took a girl on a date, 18, 19, something like that. I picked her up, took her to dinner, paid for the dinner, the whole dinner, not splitting the bill. The conversation was mid. It wasn't really much synergy. I had to take her all the way back home. And then I went home relieved that it was over. And I felt like this was a terrible investment. I just spent money on gas. I spent time. Then I had to take her home. I didn't even like her at the end of the day, but I had to take her home. There was no Uber back then. So I'm just like, that was terrible. I'd rather go sit and talk, find out what you like, you don't like. Because if I'm trying to date you, that means it's serious. I'm not just trying to fuck you. If I was just trying to fuck you, then we wouldn't be on a date. So if we on a date, I'm going to ask you, like, you want kids? No? Bet. We can just go home. And all it cost me was time. It did still cost me gas, but it wasn't like compounding gas, my time. I had to sit through a terrible conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, now I can just get up and leave and there's nothing lost.
That is amazing that you said that, because out of all the things you said, I heard every single thing, but one thing that I want to touch on,
Yeah, go ahead.
and we didn't even get the guest toast because of course y'all saw the last episode. So there was no need for an introduction, because if you need an introduction, stop right now. Stop right now and go back and watch the episode before this one, because then you would know that this is my boy JD. Let's get I know. Guest toast. Ooh.
Look at my eye.
Thank you for coming back. With your girl. Yeah. So you said, and this is why again, me and my boy JD, we here. You said so this do you want kids? No.
Why waste my time talking to you after that?
Right.
We good. Ain't no beef. I'll see you in the street. What up? But
so no, your girl is the same way, but on the opposite spectrum of it. And I always, people will be like, what you mean? So I myself, I'm the same way. I meet you, I say hi, you know, how you doing? What's your name? You want kids? If they say yes, and I'm gonna be like, oh, thank you. It's time to go. I don't want any more kids. Y'all know, again, if you know your girl's story, you know I'm not having no more kids. But people, I mean, and this has been forever. My daughter, she's 22. And they're like, oh, you got time, your tube side. I'm not having any more children. And I will not date anyone that wants children. I'm not even gonna put the pressure. Like, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm not gonna do that. So that's why I ask that specifically without telling my stance on it, because I don't want anybody to waver and be like, no, well, if you don't want it, I want somebody to be firm.
Yeah, that's why that's why that first date is really the most important date, because it sets the tone.
So that's why I asked what's set before the date. So I'm wondering.
Not too much. Not too much.
That's why I was like, I knew you would see where I was. You would pick up what I was saying down.
Yeah, not too much.
Okay,
because if that's the case, it's like we having a date right now. I don't want to have a date right now. I want to have it later.
Okay.
I might be in a rush. I might be loaded. I'm trying to get on with the rest of my day.
See,
this is a quick hello. My name is. Let's get together another time. Bet. So
no phone discussions, no FaceTime prior to the date to get to know each other. You know, y'all like getting in.
Yeah, it'll be some light conversation. Okay, here and there. Exchanges some witty banter. You know, but it's not going to be too much, because I don't want to do too much to where when we go on this date, now it's like, so who are you? I already kind of know. I've been talking to you. And then it gets to the point where if I like you, then great, we'll do something else. But if I don't, then we'll just cancel that first date.
Or why not be expounding on?
I'll tell you why. Okay. Have you ever got cool with someone? Remember back in the day they had the party line, the loop? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There were people be on there, dope. Even to this day, it's people that you can be cool with on Instagram in the DMs, and you meet them in person, it's just awkward. Oh, really? So I want to establish the connection, the synergy in person, so that when we go back on the phone, it transfers. Because phone to in person doesn't always transfer. But when you're in person and now you're talking to them on the phone or FaceTime, you know how they kind of talk. You can hear you can feel their spirit. Like if I text you, you know how I said it, kind of, because now you're kind of getting used to being in front of me and like learning my personality. I don't know, JD, because that's how we started here, and this is our first. Yeah, but I say wild shit to make you go, what the fuck, and then we've had phone conversations. Yes. Right. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, but we also haven't went on a date. Okay. I never approached you saying, hey, I'm trying to fuck. I never done any of that. It's a whole different energy. Touche, because the role play was outdated. Touche. But still, we're talking connection here, though, right? Like, you know, but touche. You're right. So so okay, good. So you can have a connection with someone on the phone, meet them in person, and be like, yeah. Now I'm not disagreeing with that. So I want the first time that we really connect like that to be to be in person. You're right.
Listen, I had a whole connection with somebody over the phone for a while. I'm talking months.
Damn.
Months. And in person, it was awkward. Like, awkward.
Yeah, it's like the way they look or their facial expression, maybe the way they smell. The synergy isn't there. Yeah, yeah.
So I feel that. I feel that. All right, so now we on our first date, right? Oh, we at the grocery store. He right, obviously I had no man because we took it there because now we at a first date. He taking me to all the spot.
Yeah.
And that's where the magic happens.
We hit it off really well. And I always make sure there's a connection. There has to be some type of intimacy built.
What type of questions are you asking on this first?
I mean, it all depends on who the person is and what that. Like, honestly, no date should be really planned to the T like that. It should be your real spiritual connection. Because I might be with you and think business and talk business with you. I might meet this girl and be like, dang, you love to travel. And we might have a whole conversation about traveling. It really just depends on the person that I'm talking to.
No date should be planned to the T. And it's not, don't sit up there and confuse that with spotanimity. Spotanimity. All right. Don't confuse it, with that. Okay. Yeah. Because that's not the same thing. It is not, and I know I said that wrong.
Give us some room to breathe.
Y'all know y'all be coming for your girl. I know I said that wrong. I'm educated. All right. So I'm telling you, they be in the comments.
They do.
Don't come for me. But anyway, it's not about being spontaneous. All right. It's just about, like you said, not overthinking it. Not, and then that's when we go. So is that why we always have this discussion about the man spending all this money and going to these fancy restaurants because it's planned to the T with the same person in mind, because you said that was good. I like, that's what I was saying. What no plans, but
you gotta let it land, like let it flow, let it breathe, let it
based
develop,
on the person,
right? Let it grow. Let it organically happen. But I think all those people that go on a date, they spend like, I don't know, $1,000 on the first date. What are you trying to communicate? And to me, I think it's corny. Let me tell you why I think it's corny. Now, obviously,
because we can put a whole
do what's in your pay grade for sure. But if you didn't start getting women till you started making money, then I feel like you corny. Like you're a cornball for that. I feel like the weird type of corny. You're a weirdo because if you had to get girls when you was broke, when you had to get girls when you lived at home, your skill set has been sharpened. But when you just made some bread and now you like, hey girl, I'll take you out. Let's go to Master Rose. After I'm gonna send the Uber XL private for you. Black.
That's what y'all doing.
I'm just saying they doing that now. It's like, oh, now what does she look at? If that was my own girl, I'm telling her, oh, he's just trying to trick off on you. Because he's not even impressing you with him. He's impressing you with what he has. Anybody can have. So what? Yeah, he needs to reset. I had a dude do that with my best friend. He flew her out. He was in Houston. She was in Atlanta. He flew her out, paying for all the Mastros and Nobles and all that. But when it came to like communication and comprehension, he failed miserably. Because again, he didn't get popping with women until he started making money.
Overcompensating.
It might not be that. It might just be, this is my game. I don't know any better. I don't know. Okay. I don't know different.
Okay.
I didn't get girls when I was broke. When you was broke and you was still getting them, that says a lot about your character.
That's crazy, because there was a guy that sent me flowers randomly, like randomly. And then after I didn't respond, it was all of the random, like, what are you doing? Where you at? All those. It was insane. And I told him, like, hey, what are we doing? And I didn't even know this person. It was like, I mean, I think I met him a week or two prior. And he even started like apologizing, like, I've just never, had anyone be nice to me before. And please don't. And I was just like, block. Block. That it was a lot.
Yeah, he needed a homie.
That was a lot for me.
He don't have no real friends.
Yeah, and I didn't want to dig too deep into that. But all right, y'all. So again, if you saw the episode prior to this, you know we ended on some great stuff. And so I asked, look, I don't even remember what the question was, but it don't matter because whatever it was, JD had bars. And he said, hey, do you remember? Because we just said it again off camera.
I said,
oh, what was the question? Was something about dating.
I remember
It
my
was
answer.
a quick fire, but go to the answer because we're gonna talk about that right now.
Unspoken expectations equate to emotional punishment.
Yes. So it had to do something with something about dating, the issue, the challenge. I didn't word it that way, but y'all saw the last episode. So unspoken expectations that create.
No, that it creates.
It creates.
Wait, unspoken expectations create emotional punishment.
Emotional punishment. Go ahead and get deep into that.
I never communicated with you how I felt, but I punished you with my poor behavior, my lack of consideration, my very thin patience with you. You know, that's usually what happens.
Okay, good. So let's talk about expectations because I always, y'all know your girl, I always tell my people don't have any expectations because there's a difference. There's a difference between, and so, or hold on, let me say this. I am one that always have to redefine undefined because some people misdefine and redefine themselves. So I think people overuse expectations when it comes to dating, number one. But when I say don't have any expectations, because usually people project their expectations of what they want, of what they're not even giving themselves.
I wouldn't go that far. I would more so say have a standard.
Yes. So that's where I was going with it.
But don't have expectations, but have a standard.
Yes.
As long as they meet the standards, let everything else flow and grow.
That's what me and Jay here. Because that's what I was going with it. People are going with these expectations, but they need to have more standards. And also, think about it this way. Instead of, because that's why I said, role play, first date, what are the questions that are going on? I just, if people would more shifted about what I know y'all gonna run when I say it, what they need, but not like that. So, all right, for an example, let me say, instead of going into like, oh, I expect you to do X, Y, and Z for me, right? I expect you to provide. I expect you to, why not twist it like, because they require, because I'm like, I am looking for. It came on me. Come on here. Come bring it in. I am looking for someone that makes me feel safe, right? Because I feel that it's taking the pressure off of the black man saying, I need you to protect me. Right? Bring it back. Bring it back, y'all. Bring it back. This always does this. Wave your hand a little bit. No, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. It always goes against me. Right. As I guess y'all really wanted to hear what I say, but I want to hear that. There we go. Wait, bring it in. Right? Yeah. No, go ahead because before I go on, you had a little in what I was saying.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having certain standards. Like if you said, I only want a man that makes six figures, drives a luxury vehicle, and has his own property. Like he owns it, he's not renting. I'm not mad at that.
But what would that do for that? And I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying think big. Think big. That is one. I have those. Look, I'm not saying, but are those not okay, let's talk. Are those not goals? Like, what's the difference between that and goals?
Goals hasn't happened.
Goals hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Right.
I want you to have this now.
Right. So I'm saying instead of making that an expectation on the man, isn't that okay? I'm saying my goal is to have a man.
See,
like
now you get into a whole other conversation.
Okay.
On roles. I'm big on gender roles. I get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why this discussion is getting. See, that's why this is this keepsake for.
We're not equal, but we're compatible.
Okay. All right. Break that down, y'all.
I don't need you to I'm gonna go hunt and bring back the food.
Okay.
You're gonna make it a meal.
Okay.
We have different roles. We have different positions that we're playing. You're not. It's not 50-50 like we're equal.
Okay.
You just got 50% of the job. I I bring home the money. You pay the bills. So you're
Okay.
managing the expenses.
But what if I'm not good at financial management? What if that's not my
I mean, that's a
strength?
different conversation. That's more like that's
Right.
small. That's like semantics right there. You don't have to worry about that. But what I'm saying is, for the most part,
But
it's everybody has a role. We're not. You're not my business partner.
okay.
You're not my business partner. You know who you are? You're my life partner.
Yes.
My life partner.
Right.
So when I'm sad, you make me feel better. When you're sad, I make you feel better. That's where we are, there for each other. And we play different roles.
Okay. Wait, so before the sad and the happy and feel better, that's not a role.
Well, there's a role that we're supportive of each other, for sure.
Okay, but that's not a gender role.
No, I think that's just human decency.
Got it. Okay, come on. So the gender role part of it is
like you said, we're built different. The strongest woman can never be stronger than the strongest man. It's never happened. It's not going to. Where our bodies are built different. So yeah, I'm gonna protect you. But when you step up, you bail me out.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
I protect you, you bail me out.
Right. But again, does that have to do with a gender role?
I think it creates balance. How would this feel? Look, you and I are dating, right? We in the house.
Okay.
You hear something scary.
Yes.
Hey babe, you know what?
Right.
I'm a little uncomfortable. Can you go see what that noise was?
Right.
I'm gonna look your dad, your brother, your uncles in the eye and say, "Yeah, I'll send her on that mission."
Ain't gonna be right.
They gonna be like,
"Ain't gonna go well."
What type of nigga is you?
My family ain't gonna go well, y'all. That's why I had to come back in on it because
it's not.
Which is the issue that they have with my daughter.
See, it's not about him.
We're
bringing him up. Let him be. Let him be at peace.
Why is it? That's what I'm saying. Why you keep coming back on me?
Because you cutting up. You cutting up. Yeah, you
cutting up. Because that's what we do over here. It's probably because you did lean back. Come on, y'all. See, y'all. It's not about me. All right, y'all. It's about my boy JD. He was explaining this.
Yeah, that's all
right. No, it's not, because I'm still on the gender role thing. Again, I'm not against it. Woo, there we go. I'm not against gender roles. I'm not against anything except for anything that's detrimental to your life. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So I say that to say I'm not against gender roles. I'm not against religion, culture, whatever it is that it is. I'm all for what works for whoever. Right. So that's what I mean by that. But I just feel like it's, at some point, is it not about strengths or weaknesses? So as every woman doesn't know how to cook. So should she not be married?
No, I think it's there's gonna be some. There's always gonna be compromise because it's 80-20. So let's say you don't know how to cook.
I don't like
Guess
that
what?
either.
I'm gonna bring home money. You gonna order the food. There you go. It's simple. Life is so simple.
But what if you know how to cook? You not gonna get in there just because maybe that's not your role?
Sometimes. And maybe that might be the slack that I pick up. Sometimes.
Okay, so now we're moving out.
But gender roles is like a foundation to build off of.
Okay, all right.
And I think that people take it too literal.
Okay.
And then they make it too impossible to understand. But for those same people, you're weird. Because you know the information that by saying, "Oh, I follow gender roles," is trying to communicate. But people want to go against the grain. Why are you going against a structure that has proven time and time again that it works? It works in all these other cultures. You know why it doesn't work in ours? Because we don't implement it that much.
And why don't we implement it?
We're taught, black men are taught to leave. Black women are taught to stay. That's what it is. We're taught to fuck around, find yourself, all that. Women are taught to keep your virtue. Keep your virtue.
Okay.
Stick by your man. Okay. Loyalty.
Okay.
We're taught, jump out.
Okay.
So, culturally, like socially, this is what we're taught. These are not like the rules of life, but I know if I'm dating 10 girls, it's okay. If one girl's dating 10 niggas, whoa, she getting that side eye. It's different.
Okay.
We're living two different lives. So culturally, we're not taught how to stay. We're not taught how to communicate. We're not taught how to fight for our love. We're not taught that having one woman is really better than having 20 women. You'll make so much more money with just one woman.
Yes.
You're able to focus. like lock in.
Oh my God, that reminds me of a quote I used to tell my little brother. And of course, because I'm thinking about it now, but it was something like, you'll never lose money chasing women, but you'll always lose.
No, you'll lose money chasing women.
Yes.
But you won't lose women chasing
right. That was from what movie was that? I forgot which movie it was from.
women.
But yeah, I remember I told my little brother that when he was younger, and that stuff.
But it's true. If I'm entertaining 20 women, that's 20 dates. 20 different nights of going out to drink.
Okay.
Movies, all that. That's a lot to balance.
So is that where the evolution of Netflix and chill came in? Because y'all really just can't afford to be dating all these women?
No, I was Netflix and chilling before it was Netflix and chill. I even got a go-to movie.
Evolution, like, nah, this
I think they just made it. I think, pop culture just gave it a.
Oh, so it don't have nothing to do with being broke.
Nah.
Oh, no,
I would have you I would have you meet me in my granny house. I'm gonna put on The Illusionist because it's really entertaining, but not too much where you're distracted. But it's not too but it's not too boring to where you fall asleep and want to go home.
This is another every time.
This was like this is my program. For
okay, we had a program. So y'all, first day.
First day, I'm like this. You're beautiful, and I just want to know, as physically beautiful as you are, internally, how do you shine? How about this? Let's go out. You can meet in my house for 2 glasses of only the finest Welch's strawberry soda.
Only the finest.
And some quality conversation so we can kiss, cake, and cuddle. I did that all through college.
And it worked, y'all.
Yeah. It's how you execute it. It's connecting with the person.
It's about execution.
It's about making someone feel comfortable.
So that was Netflix and chill.
I'll put on The Illusionist and they'll cuddle up. How about this? Who taught you how to cuddle? Come here. Throw that left leg over. It's over. And now you feel comfortable because you're in my arms. You feel safe. We're watching this movie. You're fresh, like you're in college, so you're young. You haven't yet figured out what standards are in a relationship.
Are you in the dorms?
No, I'm at my house. Oh. I stayed at home.
Oh, you did say you did.
Yeah, my granny house. I stayed at my granny house.
Yeah, type in the chat if that would have worked for y'all. Like, y'all heard it. If y'all gotta pause, like, flip that back, run that back, put yourself right there. Type in the chat if that would have worked for y'all. Because I mean, I don't know. I can't say.
It's just saying something. I
don't know.
It's saying something different that you're not used to hearing that makes women go, huh? Exactly.
Ladies, type in the chat.
Let's kiss, cake, and cuddle. Yeah.
Bars?
Back then, this is like 2005.
Yeah. I'm trying. Like, put yourself back in there. Would that work for y'all? Let me know.
You know I know it did?
What?
Because they all know some suckers that they shouldn't have been sleeping with.
Man.
Everybody got a sucker. Everybody got a sucker.
Everybody got it. Okay, what's a sucker? What's a sucker before I get it?
A sucker, man. Like, man, they got you. They got you. But they're a bum. They're a bum.
Have you been a sucker?
Have I been a sucker?
Yeah.
Let me plead the fifth.
Okay. Hey, we gonna plead the fifth.
Nah, I've probably been a sucker. Yeah, I mean, hey, everybody, you're evil in somebody's story. You're evil in somebody's story.
That is true.
You're a bad guy in somebody's story. It's somebody's story where you are not the hero.
That
don't matter.
Bars.
So, it is what it is.
And I'm glad you said that because.
But you had a good time though.
Absolutely.
You had a great time.
Great time. That goes back to no regrets. Like I was telling my boy JD earlier, I only have 2 regrets in life because I never regretted a lot of things because I learned. They were experiences.
They were experiences.
But the 2 regrets, everybody laughed when I finally exposed them because it's real. So, number 1, my first regret is not going to an HBCU. Regret. Like, it was a regret. And then number 2 is not making that bad boy reunion tour. Because now it's never going to happen.
Nah, you never know. Well, I think Craig Mack died. Well, and then Foxy Brown is deaf. Yeah, you're
right. Bad Boy.
Weren't they all on Bad Boy?
No, that was deaf. That was whole. Wait, Craig Mack was. But not Foxy.
What? I thought Foxy was on Bad Boy.
Foxy was with JC. That's why he said Foxy Brown had your face in her pussy.
Yeah, I thought she was on Bad Boy though. I thought everybody.
Probably, you know what?
Oh, yeah,
everybody had a little step, but no, it's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. But yeah, only regrets. Other than that, I take them. I learn from them. I did have fun. So, I mean, I'm not saying I ain't had no time, so I was like, You shouldn't have been in that place.
Man, the best sex was the sex you should have been having.
Ooh.
The best sex is the sex you should not have been having.
Yeah, because the ones I should have had, it wasn't. All right, pick a song that you think best describes how people feel when they struggle to move on.
Pick a song that people use when they're struggling to move on. Keisha Cole, I remember.
I remember when my heart broke. I love Keisha Cole. I do. I do.
I miss a lot of breakup songs.
Now yours.
Oh, I don't have a song.
What?
Yeah, I got my heart broken once. Ever since then, I've been good.
Let's talk about it because I always try to switch up the topics, y'all. But with my fellas, this one always come back up where I gotta ask, what's her name?
We gotta leave her anonymous.
We can leave her anonymous. Why you gotta be anonymous? I wanna know. We can name her that. We can name her that. That's cool. How old were you?
When we broke up, I was 19, but we started dating when I was 18. And she was 21.
21. And that was it. After that. So there was no song there either?
No, I got over it. I stayed in the house, crying myself to sleep, being drunk all the time.
But to nothing, like in silence?
I was in the dark room.
Oh.
I was in my dark room. Like, I'm good. I didn't want to go out. Dropped out of school for a semester. What? I was fucked up. I lost hearing in my ear. I was heartbroken. I was hurt.
Because we always talk about how my fellas take that first one and that's it. They don't care if they 2, 7, 12, 18. That's it.
That's it. That changes. I'll never love the same. And that's what sucks because, you know, I'm a naturally a loving person, but I'll never be loving as I was. That love is gone. That was probably the most purest love I could have ever gave someone. The only other purest love I think I can give is like my granny and my dog that died. Other than that, I don't think I could ever give that romantic love again. It's gone. That ship has sailed. I'll love you, but not to that level. Like it's different. It's different.
So not even when you want to get married, like
yeah, when I get married, I love you. I'm in love with you. But if we got married, and for, I don't believe in divorce, but for some, unless you got hooked on some, you know, powder or something, or if yeah, that'll be about it. Only if you just develop an addiction, because I'm not dealing with addiction. But anything else, I mean, or if you cheat on me in marriage, oh yeah, you gotta go.
Okay.
But yeah, those
only in marriage.
Only in marriage.
Said in marriage.
Well, yeah, but if we just dated, if we just fucking, I don't care if you doing your thing over there. I just don't want to know. Like, don't come to my house with hickeys on your neck. But if we dating, like we official, we together, and you cheat, yeah, I'm out of there.
Okay.
But either way, there will not be any heartbreak. It would be, I might be feeling like a little way for like a couple of hours, but I'm moving on because I went through something. I know I can go through it and I can survive. Like there's life after the breakup. So because I know that now, it just means, like let's say it was you, and I thought you was the world. We don't work. Damn. If I thought that was good, imagine what's to come. I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm attractive.
Mindset. Y'all see that mindset shift right there? That's what I be talking. I almost forgot we was recording for him because again, I tell you, again, that's why I started King is Keepsake because you don't have to have collateral damage. Like I just feel like a lot of people just take that and that's where the I didn't mean to cut you off. It was just ding. I don't even have to like the ding. Like, I'm sorry, because it was getting real deep. I was like zoned in for a minute because
that's all it is.
But also, though, I just mean so does that mean you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out?
No, I'm 10 toes down. It just won't. It's like Have you ever ate? What's your favorite food?
It changes. Right now, sushi.
Okay.
My favorite food. Like, y'all know your girl loves sushi. Get back off me. I think it's when you.
So you got yeah, or I don't know, but yeah, you got
Go ahead.
Sushi's your favorite food.
Yes.
Imagine you got sushi and you haven't eaten in like 8 hours, 9 hours. It's been like 8, 9 hours. That level of satisfaction is gonna hit different versus you hit sushi, but like 2 hours ago you got tacos. You still love it, but one just hits harder. I'm gonna love you to the death, but it just won't. It just won't be the exact same. It won't be the same. Yeah.
Scoot over a little bit.
Oh, okay. Scoot up real quick.
See, yeah, that's what's going on right there.
Well, yeah, that's all.
But
I'm gonna be in love with my wife, but if she decides to go,
okay,
I'm out of here.
okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's not going to affect you
the same way it did before.
The same way that
because I know better. Also, it's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Every nigga that done sat and cried, what's the nigga name? Lenny Williams. You know, he was going through it on that song. Yeah. But the next woman that came into his life that he hit it off with, now you gotta think. I thought the end of the world was with her. But now with this new woman. So then if this don't work out, why would I be sad and crying when I already know it's more to come? It is more. That's a mindset. And it's stupid to say, oh, I'm gonna cry and all that. You did all that crying and I want to kill myself. For what? For what? I don't know. You got with another girl. I don't know. I just feel like you gotta go through it. You gotta go through it. I mean, music was one time. One time. One time. Okay. One time. All right. All right. There we go. Like I was about to get into it. One time. And yeah, I get that. Girls that be like, I've had my heart broken so many times. I'm like, I don't think that's real heartbreak because once you get a taste of something you don't like, if you really didn't like it, you'll never do it again. You know what I don't like? I don't like going to dinner with groups of people and they don't know how to just split the bill evenly and call it a day. So guess what? I don't go out to eat with those people. I make it very clear in the beginning. And if everybody ain't on board, I go bed and I go order at the bar and keep pushing. So I don't know how that I don't know how that equates to. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. If you really don't like something, you're not gonna keep putting up with it. Well, I'm just saying. Well, yes, right. But now I feel like we're just talking about a difference in partner selection, as opposed to heartbreak. Because a heartbreak, you don't know you're gonna have a heartbreak. Like you don't know that this person. So that's why I'm saying it's like you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because you're saying like because I felt heartbreak, I'm not gonna do this in order to get heartbroken. Oh no, so no, that's putting up a wall. Yes. No, I'm still vulnerable. Okay. That's why I said I might still feel sad for a bit, but the effect. It'll probably be like 5 minutes. Gotcha. It won't be like before where I'm drinking myself to sleep and sad and depressed. No, it'll probably be like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah. But for every bad thought, I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to eat her tacos anymore. First thing I'm saying is every girl can make tacos. Yes. Or I can go to LAX tacos. Good. Or damn. The mindset shift. Oh, then we just come. Look, we brought it back full circle. Look, why I feel like I considered that was deja vu. I was like the mindset shift. That's it. Yes, because that's where a lot of bitterness comes out of when you don't have that thought. Everything you think about, and that's what's about having a routine. Oh, she's not here anymore because the routine was I saw you every day. I knew what you was doing. Yes. For my life, my schedule. Now it's like maintain a routine that's healthy for you no matter what. So guess what? I'm gonna get up at 6, go to the gym, go to work, get off work, meditate, decompress from the day. Maybe watch some football. Football's on. If not, go read a book. Right. Reset my day and go. Right. You all about having a routine, but also it's knowing for every bad thought, choosing to still hear the good thought. I think psychologists say that for every one bad thought, you should have. Yeah, I like the statistics and every one bad thought, you should have 7 good thoughts after that. That's what of course you can have as many as you would like, but they say that for every one bad thought, you should have 7. And then that's how you just gonna get tired of having that even one thought. Cause you're like, dang, I gotta get to 7, and then you just keep on, and then the positive thoughts just come. Just like with crying. You ever hear like you get tired of crying? At some point, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm tired of crying. And you just stop crying. But yeah, like now, and then, you know, everybody got their own little way of getting over it. Some people start going like on a hoe spree. Yes, the whole phase is what they say, healing, whatever. Yeah, you get over one person by getting under another. Yeah, that, do you think that's good? I didn't even, do you think that's something that's taught? Culturally, yeah. Look, that didn't even work. I don't know why my kid. It's always, yeah, I know y'all girl. She gonna get it together though. Culturally, yes, because where do you see people get that from? Sometimes they're like, "Oh, my granny,
My granny told me this. My granny told me some things too, but that wasn't one of them.
You learn that when you talk to your friends when they be like, "Oh, hey man, fuck her, let's go to the club. Hey man, hey, let's go get some drinks."
Oh yeah, when you be like, "Girl, come on out. There's some men out there. It's some out there."
I know that's what y'all said, but all right.
Right, that's what it say. Like, girl, come on. See, there we go. It's the shifting. That's what it's doing. It was throwing me off because I had you said something good that I wanted to touch on, but let me see. Hold on, because I talked about. Do you have any talking points? Because I want it to be, you know what I'm saying? If not, I could just keep going. Because something you be having, and I just say that because he be having some good stuff off camera, y'all. All right. And that's why I'm like, I got a whole slew of them. But sometimes, I be wanting my guests to come up with stuff too. But if not,
I want to know why don't women want to hear the hard truth, but still expect positive results from their negative situation?
Why women type? Did y'all hear? Type in the comment, type in chat. Why women don't want to hear the hard truth, but expect? Like, I remember those, but expect a positive outcome from a negative situation. Is that what they said?
Yep. You won't talk to your male best friend about this dude you dated because you don't want to hear what he has to say, or your dad or whoever. But then you're upset that you're still in this dead end relationship. I see it time and time again. Every time I talk to a female, I'm like, "You got a best friend, like a male best friend?" A lot of them say yeah. A lot of them say no too. And I just be wondering. Either way, I'll be like, "Why is it that no one told you what it was?" Right. Fire the cameraman. Fire him.
Right. Fire the whole. I think I know what. I think I just need to push it back. It's gonna move when I move. Just like that. When I move, you move.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's all.
There you go.
Yeah.
Y'all stick with your girl, okay? It's not even about the technology. It's about the content in the messenger.
That's another issue. Y'all can't stand a bad messenger. Messenger's still the same. Messenger's still the same.
We talked about that in episode 2. Go back to episode 2 with my boy Duran because he said the same thing. He was saying that everybody want to complain about tone. Everybody. No, what he really said is that it's hard because people get I don't remember what the emotion was that he used, but I would say he said people get upset because someone is looking in the mirror that they don't want to look in.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. That wasn't his exact words, but that's what he meant. He's like, because you're assessing your partner, and I say this all the time to the now the camera don't want to go on me, but it's cool. I say this all the time too. You're with that person all the time. You know their personalities. You just know. So when they are assessing you or bringing something to your attention, and you think that they don't know what they're talking about, I think that's a little like.
Well, here's the issue. Every 6 months, black people learn a new word, and they abuse the fuck out of it, i.e., gaslighting. People learn gaslighting and just feel like everything is gaslighting, and they're using it so much that they're overlooking the fact that you still got to take accountability for where you contributed wrong. Like, you know what I hate when people say, hey, stop being a bitch.
Right.
And I'm not being a bitch.
Right.
So now I'm lying. Right. No, the better response would be, hey, what am I doing that gives you that I'm giving you that impression? So that way I can work on whatever, and now we can be more solution oriented.
Yes. Or they'll say like, "Oh, you're acting like it," or try to rephrase to like, no, like you know what? That's one of my favorite words, understanding. Understanding. Like you said, we learned a new word 6 months, but we need to bring back understanding. I say this in almost every episode, and I'm going to say it again. We need to bring back the word understanding because that is what it is about. Like I said, if you are doing something, if your partner brings something to your attention, it's because you don't even want to look in that mirror. You don't want to see it yourself, and you don't want to bring it up.
I agree.
Oh my goodness. Quick fire, quick fire, quick fire. Hold on, let's see. I wish more people knew that I struggle with
overly caring.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, no, that's not that.
You have a follow-up question.
No. That was it. That was it. Sometimes you get a little deeper. Sometimes no. That was good. Overly caring. Yeah, because like you. Forgiving too easily or holding grudges.
Wait, what's the question?
Forgiving too easily or holding grudges.
Oh, okay. I just got to pick one. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with holding grudges.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's my fault.
Because you know what the fuck you did. You know what the fuck you did. We ain't gotta discuss it. You know you did some fucked up shit.
Okay.
You just trying to find your way out of it because you want to play fucking victim. No, fuck you. I'm not forgiving too easily. I ain't gonna do all that. I guess because honestly, I'm gonna forgive you regardless, but not too easily. Because if you did it with spite in your heart, I forgive you for being, imperfect. But and you're supposed to forgive for yourself. So I'm automatically gonna forgive. I guess I don't like forgiving too easily. It sounds like I'm turning the other cheek. No. We're gonna address this. This matter will be discussed.
After you hold a grudge, though.
Well, I only had two options.
Yeah. So which one are you choosing?
I'm gonna hold a grudge.
Quick
Over forgiving easily. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I like holding a grudge better. Actually, no. I'm going forgiving too easily. I'm good with that.
Forgiving too easily. All right. There we go.
Lock it in.
Last one.
Bring them on.
Would you rather be someone's first love or their last love?
Last love.
Really? Why?
I done blessed you with all this knowledge and character development. Oh yeah, I need my good old ROI. Yeah, I'm the last.
You the last. All right. Oh my goodness. That was a good one. Wait, let me see. I had a
Man.
Last love. Not the first.
You mean I'm gonna be the last.
So okay, last one. Talking about past mistakes or pretending they never happened?
Talking about past mistakes.
Talking about past mistakes, y'all.
Accountability.
See, look at that. Now, I'm not mad at the word if it's used correctly, y'all. You know what I mean? But all that women need to take accountability with. Okay, maybe on the spectrum they do more than the men. But at the end of the day, depending on the situation, everybody has to take accountability at some point.
Sure.
So, JD, you have any takeaways? We answered a lot, y'all.
Accept and adapt. Let go and let God. Let it all work out.
Y'all heard it here. And we out.